And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Ready to go now? Here's Mookie Betts. And a pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here's your 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one fouled off. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Muncy to hit. There's a strike. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Ball. In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer,
got him looking. That's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., and towing the slab in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Outman makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And the righty deals. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one way inside. Kicks and deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Outman going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Joey Gallo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Not even close there, and it's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. Got him to chase 1 above the zone there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Gore back to work, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits, and that one is lifted in the air, gets under it, makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Ball 1, no strikes. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Right side. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Chris Taylor. And takes low for ball 1. And that's in the dirt. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Pitch is in there. And now 3-1. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
2 strikes.
Ripped towards third. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Joey Meneses. The pitch. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag and a couple of quick outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, and that's a ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. Gore back to work. In there at the knees. Hernandez in his 10th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And now the lefty. That misses. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And now it's even up. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Gavin Lux will hit next. The other way. Calls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Mookie Betts. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. Top of the third, no score. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. Freddie Freeman waits on deck. And a big swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Foul ball there. Two outs. This to third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now Luis Garcia. And the right-hander back to work. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Kicks and fires.
At the ball.
In the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Here's Victor Robles. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-0.
Hey.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has it sized up, squeezes it, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And the pitch. Swings and misses. Strike one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. And downstairs. Got him swinging. Max Muncy at the dish. Caught looking his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Next one misses, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Two down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. And now the center fielder, James Outman. He's 0 for 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Lane Thomas. There's a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Righty delivers. This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Two outs.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
At the belt and fires. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Meneses in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one hooked foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. As the lefty gets to work. And that one is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Right through there, got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
In the air, center field. Robles pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Well, these Nats, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, Hebert Ruiz. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Top 6. Now here is Gavin Lux. And a pitch. Lux in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. The pitch. In the air, right side. On the move towards foul ground. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Here's Mookie now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Thomas makes the catch, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Ohtani back to work. That's off the mark. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Kicks and deals.
2-2 count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now up for Washington, Victor Robles. Flied to right his first time. Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Outside low, 2-2. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and that quickly 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Outside, 1-0. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. That's a base hit.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. That one inside, ball 1. Abrams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. That's outside. And that's ball 3.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. And the Nats have the lead. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Joey Gallo.
That's
Upstairs. Two outs.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And a good eye there. Ohtani maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Hit in the air, right field. Hernandez has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. And a pitch.
Ball. Ball
Definitely
1, no
a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And he deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
Here comes Max Muncy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. That one missed. James Outman up next. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jordan Weems.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down, hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that one upstairs. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Broken bat, roll it to first. And they tag him out. Chris Taylor, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
In there at the knees for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the 0-2. That one lifted to left. Coming on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now up for Washington, Eddie Rosario. And the pitch. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that's outside. 2-0. Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson getting ready to go. Vesia also getting ready. And the righty deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
just missed. That clips a corner. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it drops in. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ohtani will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Daniel Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Nope. Just missed. The 1-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Nick Senzel digs in now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. There's one, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Next to hit for the Nats, Victor Robles. Right through there for a strike. Senzel off of first with two away. Outside low. Ball one.
I got one ball, one strike.
And another ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And Robles spoils it. He stays alive. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in Nationals Park. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Right-handed reliever on the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Jose Ferrer gets the call from the pen. And next for LA, Gavin Lux. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And Mookie takes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Missed with a changeup, and now 3-0. Freddie Freeman in the on deck circle. The tying run at the plate, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
So the tying run at second. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. Save. He beats it. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. When you can turn a ball around and 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Dylan Floro. So 2 down. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So the batting order turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. High ground ball for a base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Snap throw to first. Abrams back on a dive. Here comes a pitch. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have
all tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Joey Gallo. Infield shifted to the pull side. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. On the corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. And another ball. Joey Meneses in the on-deck circle for the Nats. Left-hand batter waits. That smash towards center. Brings it in. And that is that. It's the 9th, and we are tied. We go to the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Floro, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The line to kick the pitch. That's down and in.
Ball one, no strike.
Center field on the move. And there's one away. So now the DH spot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. Now 1-2. And just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the right fielder, Kike Hernandez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Senzel. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied at 3. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Joe Kelly.
Power slider guy, Billy. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. And a pitch. That one the other way. Calls it in. 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Eddie Rosario. Just missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Brazier also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Throw cut off to third. In there. He's safe.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Really good opportunity to walk this thing off now, and a lot of ways to do it with the runner at third and one out.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And another ball. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Kicks and deals. Fly ball center field. Outman under this one. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's in for a strike. The winning run at third. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back in Washington, D.C., on to extra innings. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Floro back to work. And that one fouled off. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him! 1 away in the top half of the 10th. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one in the dirt. 1-0. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Man at second. Chop to the left side. Senzel over to first. And Betts is set down. So 2 down now, and here is Freddie Freeman. Off the mark there. Ball 1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams in plenty of time to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. So the Dodgers leave one, still tied 3-3. Pinch hitter coming on. Stone Garrett. He represents the winning run. The pitch. To the right side. Dives and keeps it on the infield. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Winning run at third, 1 down. And here in extra innings. And it skips in the dirt. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Bunt attempt misses. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home. 2 outs. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and we're headed to the 11th. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Robert Garcia. So coming into the game now on defense, Ildemaro Vargas. He's the new third baseman. Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
As the lefty gets to work. And that one is inside ball 1. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Man at second. To third, Vargas. One up, one down. Max Muncy now at the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one not close. 1-2 to count.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
This one in the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Freeman takes his lead at third with 1 away. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. James Outman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. And a good eye there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And now the lefty. That's in there.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're here at the top half of the 11th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waiting for a turn at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. We are in the 11th.
And that's in the dirt. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ryan Brazier. So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And he deals. Up the middle. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So up next, Lane Thomas. That's out to center field. Outman gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Whoa, not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.